Welcome to this intermediate yoga practice. This is a full body routine with a little bit of everything to give you a well-rounded practice. And as always, there will be options to make some of the more challenging poses more accessible. When you're ready, we'll begin standing. Set your feet hips width and keep a bend in the knees. Reach the arms up with an inhale. Then bring your right hand to catch hold of the left wrist. Reach the left arm up. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, bend to the right. If it helps with balance, you could sway your hips to the left to help you to counterbalance as you find a stretch down the left side of the body. Find a deep breath in and out. Holding for one more inhale and exhale. Lift back up. This time the left hand will catch hold of the right wrist. Use the left hand to lift the right arm up as you inhale. And as you exhale, bend to the left. Again, you could sway your hips to the right side to help you to counterbalance as you create length down the right side of the body. And come back to a steady breath, breathing in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out. Then stand back up and relax your arms by your side. Turn to face the top of the mat if you aren't already. Bend the knees, cactus the arms and open your chest as you inhale. Then as you exhale, round the back, draw the arms together and the right arm can cross over the top of the left as the arms hug round the back. Inhale, open the chest, cactus the arms. Exhale, round the back. This time left arm will hug over the top of the right. Keep this going. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you round, right arm comes over the top of left. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you round, left arm comes over the top of right. One more time, inhale to open. Right arm over left as you exhale. Inhale to open. Left arm over right as you round. Inhale to open one last time, and this time you can really exaggerate the movement. Roll the shoulders back, draw the chest forwards. Find a deep bend in the knees as you exhale and fold forwards. You can bring the fingertips down to the mat or a set of blocks if you have them. Relax your chin to your chest and pedal out your legs as you sway your hips from side to side. Bend the right knee and bring the right fingertips down to the mat or a block in front of the right foot. Reach the left arm up as you twist open. Keep the left leg extended here as you turn your chest open. Option to gaze up to the left fingertips. Returning to that steady breath for one more inhale. And exhale. Then bend the left leg, straighten the right. Left hand comes down in front of the foot. Right arm reaches up as you twist open. Option to gaze up to the right fingertips. As you turn your chest open, return to a steady breath. Final breath in here. Exhale and come back through center. Good. Inhale and lift the chest halfway. Exhale, step back to tabletop. Setting the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Start to move in a figure of 8 to warm up the wrists. And you could start with a small figure 8 and then begin to exaggerate the movement, swaying into the hips leaning a little bit more weight forwards into the wrists. Come back to tabletop, then spin your fingers either to face the side of the mat, or if it's accessible, to turn around and face the knees. Keep a bend in the elbows here and press the heels of the hands down. And pause, just finding a stretch down the forearm. Keep spreading the fingers wide, gripping the mat with your fingertips. Hold for one more breath in. And exhale out. Turn the hands to face forwards. Then arching your back, just like you're doing cow pose. Walk the hands forwards and lower the chest down into puppy pose. Option to keep the hands flat here, or you could tent the fingers to create a little bit more space for the chest to sink into. An option to rest the chin or the forehead on the mat here. Take a deep breath in. With your exhale, ripple forwards to lie down on your belly. And open the hands out wide, tent the fingers. Press through your fingertips, inhale to lift the chest. Roll the shoulders down the back. Holding here, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat to engage the legs. Steady breath in and out. One more time to inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring hands under shoulders, push back to down dog. Option to stay in stillness here, or you could pedal out the legs. The lower body gets a lot of attention in downward dog when we're warming up, so you could also spend some time focusing on the wrists here, patting out the hands, or maybe rolling out a wrist at a time. Pause for a deep breath in. With your exhale out, take baby steps to walk the feet to the top of the mat. And find forward fold. Option to keep a bend in the knees here as you fold. Inhale, round the spine, roll all the way up to stand. Finding Tadasana, relaxing, arms by your side, palms turn to face forwards. 3 rounds of sun salutation, A, to get warm. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Press the floor away. Exhale, chaturanga. Option to modify by lowering the knees. Come all the way down to the belly. Inhale, cobra pose. Hands stay close to the lower ribs. Exhale, push back to down dog. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out, hop, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, relax arms by your side, return to Tadasana. 2 more rounds, a little bit quicker. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, option to take cobra or upward facing dog if you're warm. Exhale to down dog. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, relax arms by your side. Final round. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step to plank. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to find your back bend of choice. Exhale to down dog. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stand up, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, return to Tadasana, relaxing arms by your side. Inhale, chair pose, arms up, bend the knees, sit the hips back. If you're starting to arch the back, bring the spine into neutral and shift the weight back through your heels. Find a steady breath. Pause for one more breath in. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, left foot steps back for high lunge. Inhale as you reach the arms up. Option to look ahead of you. Or if you'd like a challenge, bring hands to prayer and gaze up to your fingertips. Grip the mat with the toes to help with balance. Steady the breath. Pause for one more breath in. Exhale, relax arms by your side. Shorten your stance and straighten your legs, setting up for pyramid pose. Option to keep hands on hips. You could hold onto the forearms behind your back or bring hands into reverse prayer if that's accessible. With an inhale, roll the shoulders back, open the chest. As you exhale, hinge from the hips, folding forwards. As you fold, relax chin to chest. Engage the legs by lifting kneecaps up to hips. Press the back heel into the mat. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out. Lift the chest halfway. Find a slight bend in the front knee as you shift weight into the front foot. Then lift the back leg for warrior 3. Option to keep the hands in reverse prayer or holding onto the forearms. If it's a little too much, bring hands to hips or reach arms forwards. Steady the breath, gaze down to help with balance. Pause for one more inhale. As you exhale, slowly lower the back foot down, plant the hands, and step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose, push the floor away. Exhale, chaturanga with control. Inhale through to your back bend of choice, drawing the chest forwards, rolling the shoulders back. And exhale to downward facing dog. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, hop, step, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to chair pose, bending the knees, sitting the hips back, reaching the arms up. Bring the spine into neutral. Shift the weight back through your heels. And find a steady breath. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale to fold forwards. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, right foot steps back for high lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Option to gaze ahead of you, or bring the hands to prayer, gaze up to your fingertips to challenge your balance. Grip the mat with the toes to help with stability, and come back to a steady breath. Inhale in position. Exhale, relax arms by your side. Shorten your stance, straighten your legs for pyramid. Option to keep hands on hips. Hold onto the forearms behind the back, or come to reverse prayer if it's accessible. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, puff up the chest. Exhale, hinge from the hips to fold forwards. Relax chin to chest, gaze down. Engage the legs, lift the kneecaps up, and press the back heel into the mat. Breathe steady, in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Inhale in position. Exhale the breath out. Lift the chest halfway. Bend the front knee a little bit. Shift weight forwards and lift the back leg for warrior 3. If having the hands behind your back is too much, bring hands to hips or reach the arms forwards. And keep gazing down to help with the balance. Inhale in position. Exhale, slowly lower the back foot down to the mat. Plant the hands and step to plank. Inhale in position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. And exhale to down dog. Step your feet a little bit closer to your hands in down dog. And open the feet as wide as the mat. Bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. And the right hand to catch hold of the outside of the left leg or ankle if it's within reach. Then turn your chest to the left, gaze under the left arm. Keep pressing through the left hand and both feet as you twist. Inhale here. Exhale, release the twist. Place the right hand in the middle of the mat. And the left hand will come to catch hold of the outside of the right leg or ankle if it's within reach. Twist and gaze under the right arm, turning the chest open. Keep pressing through your feet and the right hand for stability. Come back to your breath. Inhale in position. Exhale, slowly release, reset the hands and the feet. Then ripple forwards to your plank position and open out to side plank on the right. Stacking the feet, stacking right shoulder over wrist. If you need to modify here, right knee could be down to create a kickstand. But as best you can, try to keep the legs extended, lifting the hips up. Lift the left leg, bend the knee and gaze down to help with balance. You could either heel toe the left foot forwards or take a big step to come into revolved side angle. Turning the chest open to the left, gazing up to the left fingertips. Lower the back knee down. Bring hands to prayer. Right elbow will come to the outside of the left knee. Then if you're noticing that your knee is starting to track in towards the middle of the mat, Draw it over the ankle. Turn your chest to the left. Focus the gaze on the left elbow. Option to stay here just working with your breath into the twist. Or there's the option to find a bind. So right arm is reaching under the leg and you can use your left hand to guide the arm in position. And the left arm will wrap behind the back. So the hands draw together. Deepen the breath as you twist and hold. Release the bind if you're there. Turn to face forwards, plant the hands, and step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose. Exhale, chaturanga, slow and controlled. Inhale to find your back bend of choice. Exhale, downward dog. Pause for a breath in. With your breath out, ripple forwards to find plank. And open out to side plank on your left. If you're modifying this time, the left knee will be down to create a kickstand. If not, stack the feet. Left shoulder over the wrist and lift the hips up. Continue to press through the left hand. Then bend the right leg, lift the knee. Look down for balance, and you could either heel toe the foot forwards or take a big step to come into revolved side angle. Turning the chest open, gazing up to the right fingertips. Come back to your breath. Lower the back knee down. Bring hands to prayer. Left elbow will come to the outside of right knee. And again, as you do this, we can often end up pushing the knee in towards the middle of the mat. And if that happens, draw the knee back over your ankle. Turn the chest to the right. Focus the gaze on the right elbow. Option to stay here, just working deeper into your twist. If you'd like to come to the bind, the left arm is reaching under the right leg, and you can use your right hand to guide the arm in position. The right arm reaches behind the back to draw the hands together. And roll the shoulders back, open the chest, steady your breath. Inhale here. Exhale to release the bind. Turn to face forwards and step to plank. Inhale, hold your pose. Exhale, chaturanga, slow and controlled. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale to lift the right leg and open out the hips, stacking right side over left. Exhale, step the foot to the outside of the right hand to come to lizard. Option to keep the back knee lifted, or you could lower it down. For the first few breaths, pause here. Open the chest to take deep breaths in and out. Then edge the right foot to the left side of the mat, and you may need to bring the foot closer to you to lower the leg in pigeon. Just edge the back leg down the mat to lower the hips. Instead of folding forwards here, press through the legs to keep yourself upright and hold your pigeon pose. Roll the shoulders back, puff up the chest. Then clasp the hands together so you're not tempted to use them. Sit over on the right side to free your back leg. And as best you can, try to keep the leg lifted as you sweep it forwards. Then cross the left leg over the top of the right to come to fire log. So stacking the legs like logs. It's okay if the left knee is in the air here. Option to rest the hands by your side and sit up tall, aligning crown of head over base of spine. Or you could walk the hands forwards to fold. This can be quite an intense pose for the hips. So take the next few moments just to observe the body and deepen your breath accordingly. Lift the chest back up. Then hug the left leg into your chest and extend the right. You can either hold onto the foot or you could bring the foot to the right inner elbow so that you can cradle the leg a little bit closer to your chest. And rock the leg from side to side here. Bring both hands to hold onto the foot. Lift the left side of the buttocks so that you can start lifting the left leg. Then lower the left arm on the inside. Begin lifting the left leg over the top of the left shoulder or as high up the arm as you can get it. Left hand comes down to the mat. Right hand holds onto the foot. Then start to extend the left leg and turn your chest open so you're gazing under your right arm to come to compass pose. Continue to extend the leg as you turn your chest open and find a steady breath. Final breath in here. Exhale out. Then rebend the left leg. And you can either bring the foot to the inside of the right thigh for Janu Shashasana, or you could bring the foot to the right hip crease for half lotus. Any knee problems, I don't recommend the half lotus. Then from here, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Option to walk the hands along your legs, or you may even reach for the foot to draw yourself in, relaxing chin to chest, coming back to a steady breath. Inhale to sit back up. Release the left leg. Then bend both knees and come into boat pose, either keeping the knees bent or extending the arms and the legs, gazing ahead of you. Relax the shoulders, soften the face. Hold for a breath in, start to cross the ankles. As you exhale, draw the feet in, rock forwards and step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to your back bend of choice. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg will lift, opening out the hip. Left side stacks the right. Exhale, step the foot to the outside of left hand for lizard. Option to keep the back knee lifted or lower it down here. For the next 5 breaths, lift your chest. Inhale deeply. And exhale completely. Edge the left foot over to the right side. And you may need to draw the foot in closer to you to come into pigeon. And edge the back leg down the mat, lower the hips. Then bring the hands by your side. Focus on pressing through the legs to keep yourself upright. Roll the shoulders back, puff up the chest. Deepen the breath. Then clasp the hands together so you're not tempted to use them. Sit over on your left side and sweep the back leg forward. See if you can keep it lifted as you draw it forwards. Cross the right leg, stack it over the top of the left. So feet and knees are in line for fire log. It's okay if the right knee is in the air. Rest the hands by your side so you're stacking the spine here, or fold forwards, walking the hands ahead of you. Again, this posture can be very intense for the hips, so take the next few moments here just to tune in with your breath. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. If you folded forwards, lift yourself up. Then cradle the right leg into your chest, either holding onto the foot and the knee or bringing the foot to the inside of the left arm so you can draw the leg closer to the chest. And as you do this, you can extend the left leg, just rocking right leg from side to side. Both hands will catch hold of the foot. Sit up on your left side so you lift the right side of the buttocks. Then start lifting the right leg over the back of the right shoulder. It takes a little bit of adjustment here so you can make as many adjustments as you need. When you've got the leg in place, left hand takes hold of the foot, right hand comes down to the mat. Then extend the right leg. As you do this, turn your chest open to the left to come to compass. Continue to extend the leg, so you're pressing the foot into your hand as you turn your chest open. Deepen your breath. Inhale in position. Exhale to rebend the right leg. You could either bring the foot to the inside of the left thigh for Janu Shashasana, or bring the foot to the left hip crease for a half lotus. Again, not recommended if there's any knee problems. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, start walking the hands forwards. You can either just keep the hands either side of the leg, or bring your hands to catch hold of your foot and draw yourself in deeper. Slow down the breath. Final deep breath in here. Exhale out, lift yourself back up, release the right leg and come into boat pose. This time, if you'd like to take a different variation, you could catch hold of the big toes, Lift yourself up and either keep the knees bent, knees together, or start to extend the legs. Keep the breath steady, gaze focused on one spot. Release hold of the big toes if you're there. Inhale, cross the ankles. Exhale, draw the knees in and rock forwards to step back to plank. Inhale, hold your plank. Exhale, slowly lower down. Coming all the way down to your belly this time. Untuck the toes, relax the arms by your side. With an inhale, lift the legs, arms, and chest to come to locust, Shalabhasana. Continue rolling the shoulders back. Engage the legs. See if you can feel the hamstrings and the glutes working to lift the legs. Option 2, stay here. You could bend the knees, catch the ankles, and press the ankles into your hands to come to bow. Final deep breath in position. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring hands under shoulders, tuck your toes, push up to plank. And open out into side plank on your right. Bend the left leg, lift the knee, and place the foot behind you. Then spin open into wild thing, turning the hips, turning the heart open to the sky. Left arm reaches overhead. Inhale here. Exhale, start looking down at your right hand to help with balance. Lift the left leg up and step the foot forwards. Spin the back foot open and sink your hips towards the left heel to come to Skandasana. You can always readjust your feet if you need to when you're here. Option to use the fingertips for stabilizers or bring hands to prayer. If you'd really like a challenge, interlace your fingers, flip your palms open, and reach the arms up. So you have to really rely on the strength of your legs to hold you here. Hold for one more breath in. Exhale out, turn to face forward, step to plank. Then opening out to side plank on your left. Bend the right leg, lift the knee, place the foot behind you. And then turn the chest open. Lift the hips up to come to wild thing. Reach the right arm overhead. Inhale in position. Exhale, look down at your left hand for balance as you lift the right leg and step forwards. Spin the back foot open, sink the hips to the right heel to come to Skandasana. Either using your fingertips for support here, bringing hands to prayer, or interlacing the fingers, flipping the palms open, reaching the arms up to challenge your balance. Steady the breath. Inhale here. Exhale, turn to face forward, step back to plank. And then lowering your knees. Bringing the big toes to touch, opening the knees wide. Sit the hips back on the heels, reach the arms forwards to come to child's pose. Resting the forehead on the mat, taking the next 5 breaths here to let everything settle. Walk the hands into your knees and lift yourself up. Then come and lie down on your back. As you lie down, hug the knees into your chest and take a gentle rock side to side. Option to keep the knees together, or you could open them apart. Bring the knees together if you open them wide. Keep the right knee close to your chest. Extend the left leg down the mat. And draw the knee across to the left side. Reach the right arm out to the right side to come to a supine twist. Option 2, keep the head in a neutral position, or you could turn the head to look to the right. And start to slow down your breath, signaling to your body that now is the time to rest. Release your twist, hug the left knee in to meet the right, and extend the right leg down the mat. And draw the left knee across to the right side. Reach the left arm out to the left side, come into your twist. Option to keep the head in a neutral position or turn the head to look left. Release your twist, extend the left leg, and settle in for Shavasana, making any little adjustments you need so that you can be still for this next minute or two. And bring your awareness back to your space. Start to move your fingers and toes. With your next breath in, reach your arms overhead. And as you exhale out, hug your knees into your chest and roll onto your side. When you're ready, join me back in a seated position. Just keeping the eyes closed for now. Then rest the hands on your knees, sit up tall. And we'll finish taking a deep breath in through the nose. And a big sigh out through the mouth. Open the eyes when you're ready. Thank you for your time and energy. I hope that you enjoyed today's practice. Take care, and I'll see you next time.